of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective. Portland's Damian Lillard said it's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work. But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Jimmy Butler, Trevor Ariza out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Oladipo in at the point. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
For three, Caldwell-Pope. Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Now Oladipo. Butler deciding where to go with it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Oladipo outside. He kicks it to Butler. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
I like this for Butler. When he hits the three ball, the defense has to play him honest, and that opens up driving lanes.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Here's Butler off the inbound pass, and the rejection by Harrell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Butler missing. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Caldwell-Pope right side. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
And Oladipo kicks to Butler. And so they foul intentionally. Outside Robinson. This one for three. The shot comes out, and the Lakers take it the other way. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. James against Butler. James, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam, Adebayo's game continues to grow.
And it's LeBron missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Here's Davis. And that one is off. Good D by Ariza.
pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Good on both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Shooter passes to Kuzma. Nice D from Oladipo. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Miami Heat. 6-point lead. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
The drive by James. That bucket in no time at all.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Outside Robinson. The fader. Kuzma pulls it in.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Over Oladipo. That misses off the backboard.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ariza has the open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 6. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Ariza. From past the arc. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Robinson. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.